In the UK last year, nearly 700,000 businesses experienced some kind of cyber attack or breach. And according to estimates, around 90% of those were caused by an attacker with a stolen set of usernames and passwords. Hi, I'm Paul Stringfellow, CTO here at Gardner Systems. And give us a couple of minutes and we'll share with you a simple and easily accessible tool that you can use that will help you to reduce that risk by up to 99%. Welcome to the world of multi-factor authentication, or MFA to its friends. The most common doorway into your system is via a password. Passwords can be guessed, passwords can be stolen, passwords can be phished. So how do we address this risk? So multi-factor authentication is one way of doing that. It's a security tool that requires two things for a user to get access to a system. One is a username and password, but secondly is another form of authentication. And that authentication can be something that you have. So it can be an application on a smartphone, it can be a fingerprint, or it can even be your face. With MFA, when someone tries to access a system, two things need to happen. They need to access the original credentials and enter them correctly, and then they need to approve that attempt to log on by using their second factor authentication. So even if an attacker steals a username or a password, without that second form of authentication to approve that logon, they just can't get easy access to your system. And the good news is that MFA is not only easy to use, but for most of you, you probably have access to it already. So for example, if you're a Microsoft 365 user, MFA is embedded into Microsoft 365 and it just needs turning on. And it's easy for users too. Like we said before, all they need to do is enter their user credentials like they normally do, and then they'll get asked to approve that authentication with whatever that additional factor is, whether it's an app on a smartphone, whether it's a fingerprint, or like we said before, maybe it's their face. So it sounds like maybe it's a bit of work. Is it something that's worth doing? It absolutely is, because by ensuring improved cybersecurity and reducing the risk of stolen usernames or passwords getting access to your system, it can do a whole bunch of things. One is it absolutely reduces the risk of breach. MFA drastically lowers the chances, like we said before, up to about 99% of chances MFA will remove that risk. And then there's compliance. If you're looking to achieve cyber essentials or you're looking to achieve some kind of ISO standard, then you're going to find that MFA is normally a prerequisite to pass that framework and comply with that regulation. And you know what? Let's just face it. Improving cybersecurity is a good idea because a breach will disrupt your daily activities and it will damage your business. Potentially it will erode client trust. It will certainly cost you time and most likely will cost you money. So with MFA in place, you can reduce the risk of downtime, the risk of lost revenue, and of course damage to your reputation. So why not talk to your IT team or your provider about implementing MFA and increase your security, reduce your risks, all with a single proven technology. If you found this useful, then hey, click the follow button and we'll have some more cybersecurity tips for you real soon.